Now, guys, to a very special guest. Now, joining us, Andy Garcia, an Oscar and Golden Globe nominated actor, best known for roles in movies like The Godfather Part 3, Ocean's 11 franchise, and now he's taking on his first regular TV role on the new show Rebel. It's going to be right here on ABC, and there he is. Good morning, kind sir. Welcome to GMA. It's good to see you. We have to start with a happy birthday. You had a birthday this week. You can tell folks how old you turned if you'd like, but we want to know how you celebrated. This is now a second, I guess, pandemic birthday you've had. How did you celebrate this time around?
I was invited by chance by my friend Jimmy Kimmel to go on the show, and he's very close by my house. So I went over there in the late afternoon, and he surprised me with a cake, and then I came home, and my family, my kids we had a dinner at home. It was very nice.
Well, that sounds like a good birthday. Andy, it's Friday, so we want to do a little bit of a flashback. We've got a clip we want to show of you there and Cher in Mamma Mia. Here we go again. So I know you know this. You've heard it recently. There's been a little scuttlebutt about the possibility of another movie in the works. So we got to ask, are you down for a Mamma Mia 3?
Absolutely. No, we had such a great time on that film, and obviously working with Cher. It's such an honor.
Let's talk about Rebel right now. This is your first regular series role on TV. Tell us what drew you to the part.
Well, there was, it was a bit of a perfect storm with things that, I wanted to stay home close to the house for maybe the first time in many, many years. And the writing was terrific. I love Katie Sagal, and the opportunity to work with her mostly in the show was great. And there was sort of a romanticism about the opportunity for me to play a Cuban man on television. The role was written as not culturally specific, but just Hispanic. But my own, personal culture is Cuban. I was born in Cuba and came here as a young man. And I thought it was a beautiful opportunity for me to honor, that generation that came, very early on in the 60s. And there hadn't been a character like that I can kind of connect with on television or film in many, many, many years.
Well, folks are going to get a chance to connect with that character. Let's give them a little taste now. Let's take a look.
Andy, a study can take years, even under the best circumstances, which these are not.
Don't talk to me like I'm new at this.
Look, I stayed up all night reading what you have, and it's just not enough.
Cruz, I swear, when you sit down and talk to these people...
I will sit down and talk to these people today, but it's still not enough to file. What you need is a patient X.
A what?
A patient X, an ace in the hole. Someone who got the valve and then developed autoimmune disease, and then got the valve removed, and the disease reversed itself.
Ooh, Patient X. What was it like to work with Katie Sagal? She is certainly a force to be reckoned with in this one.
Yes. The show's called Rebel for a reason, I guess. You can see her there in her red leather pants. She's great. I sense that we would have very good chemistry together. I'm a fan of her work, so it was pretty much instant, I think you can tell in the show that the relationship is sort of like brother and sister. We've been together for so many years. She was a very close friend of my wife. I'm a widower on the show, and we've been together for 40 years, as in a friendship kind of thing. So we bicker, we fight, we support each other, we love each other. There's a thin line between sort of like love and hate on the show, but just don't get in our way because we'll both turn on you kind of thing.
Let's talk about your family. You have two daughters who are actors, another who's a model, your son's in music. Do they come to you for advice about the entertainment business?
Early on when they were younger, of course, but now I ask them for advice. They're colleagues now. They're no longer, a sort of aspiring young artist. My two oldest daughters, Daniela, who was on the show with us, playing the character of Maddie, Daniela Garcia, my oldest daughter, Dominique, they've been acting since they were children, and that's been their passion. I've never told them to do it, and I've never told them not to do it. I just told them to prepare themselves, like if they were going to be a doctor, that it's an art form that needs preparation, and they have. And my daughter Alessandra is in a different field, the fashion field, and she's doing beautifully. And my son is in the music business or in a music industry school at Loyola University in New Orleans that we're very happy about. And he's a percussionist. He loves music. He wants to produce music. He's extraordinary DJ in my eyes, coming from an old DJ like myself. So I'm very proud of him, and I enjoy them very much.
Your son is into music. Does he play those bongos that are behind you? Now, I have been fooled by some Zoom backgrounds before, but I think that's all real back there, isn't it?
That's all real. That's all real. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of investment in drums in my household over the years. Too many to store in this one room. No, I'm in my studio. Yeah, he plays percussion. He was in at school, high school and junior high. He was in the percussion ensemble, so he's got that feel for sure.
All right. Well, we won't ask you to play, but but thank you for the answer. Congratulations on everything, and really fantastic. A lot of folks around here have been big fans of yours for a long time. So such a treat to get to talk to you. You take care.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And folks, you can catch Rebel on Thursdays, 10 o'clock Eastern, right here on ABC.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.